Alright, here we go with my look at the world's smallest Dinobots, Desert Warrior Snarl. This is the Just Toys version of the world's smallest Transformers or world's smallest Dinobots. So this is done by Just Toys. This isn't an official Takara or Hasbro product or part of the original Takara world's smallest Transformer toy line. But anyways, here he is here in the package. I do like the packaging. I say if you do get one of these guys, hold on to the packaging. They make kind of cool little display pieces, and they're good to store the figure in because they do have a lot of little small parts and odds and ends that you could easily lose. But anyways, let's kind of zoom in here and just take a look at the package here. I really like the artwork on this guy. I'm not sure where they got it from. Maybe they ripped it from like IDW or some other Transformer comic. It's pretty good looking. The only thing I don't like about it is the little mouth that he's got there. It's all kind of held open like Rocky or something, like just real kind of retarded looking. But yeah, whatever. Then on the side here it has some other little details. It talks about it, TV accurate size and colors, and just kind of comparing some of the features of the toy to the original cartoon series. There is a secret Dinobot that you can mail away for that comes with missile launchers. It's got some more artwork here on the back. And again, it talks some more about the comparisons between the toy and the cartoon version of him. And on the bottom here, it talks about some little notes and instructions. It says all the missile launchers will come with the secret WST Dinobot. So when you get that mail order one, I guess it has firing missile launchers. And it just tells you here to cut and save 4 different coupons on the boxes to get that secret Dinobot. Anyways, so that's the packaging there. So let's go ahead and crack this open and look at the actual toy itself. As you can see here, it comes with a sticker sheet, which is cool, and it's got this little poster here, which basically has some artwork on it. Dinobots versus Constructicons. So you can see there, it's got them kind of battling it out. And there's, you know, some more of it there. It's just basically a little poster. I'm not going to bother to open it all the way up. It's kind of hard to fit in on the camera. And it also comes with the little instruction booklet, which you probably really don't need, but it's kind of cool. It also tells you where to apply all the stickers in here on this page there. And the stickers here, I'm not sure if these are actually a reproduction of the original Dinobot or the 80s Dinobot, G1 Dinobot. But it looks like they are, and I think they just scaled them down to fit on this toy. So obviously I haven't put these on mine yet, and I'm usually not one to put stickers on these guys because I find that they just tend to kind of get dinged up and wear out over time. But I might throw a couple of the Autobot symbols on him if I ever get around to it. But anyways, so that's the packaging and the little accessories and stuff that this came with. So let's just get that out of the way. And let's talk about the package here. You can see him there, and let's just kind of open it up. Now he's got his little gun here, his little laser blaster or whatever it is. He's got his Dinobot sword, like so. And let's take him out, just kind of set him to the side. And he does have the 2 little fists here, so you do need to plug these in when you transform him to the robot. So it's kind of like Starscream, old school G1 Starscream in that sense. And let's just get that out of the way. And while we got him here in his little dinosaur alt mode, let's do a little quick size comparison. Now I got the actual Takara world's smallest Transformer of Optimus Prime, and also I got this G1 Bumblebee. It's actually a re-release, keychain version of him. But yeah, so you can see here he's about the size of a G1 Minibot, and obviously it's a lot bigger than the original Takara world's smallest Transformer figure there, at least in their alt modes. So anyways, that's just a little quick comparison there. And let's just kind of pan in here and look at this guy up close. It did a pretty good job. I like it a lot. It looks just like the original G1 version. Don't remember if the head was completely clear like that on the original toy or not. I think it did have some little mechanical parts in there. But this one's got a clear plastic head with the little eyes painted on. But it does have a nice little chrome gold colored plastic on there, like, you know, the old Dinobots used to have. I believe this part back in here is die cast. The actual chest part of the robot, or what will become the chest of the robot, is die cast, I believe. So yeah, pretty good good little alt mode here. Looks nice. It's pretty cool. So let's talk about transforming this guy. Pretty much transforms just like the G1 version, if I'm not mistaken. And to get started with this guy, what you want to do is split apart the little dinosaur head here. So just kind of get in there and pull that apart. Now it can be a little tricky getting your hands in there, but yeah, so just split that apart like so. And then you're going to want to take these little dinosaur legs here and rotate them up and line them up to where they fit in this little like cavity here. So just kind of pull them out and rotate them around. Got to bend this foot a little bit so it matches that little cutout there, and just push it in. And do the same on this side, like so. Kind of push it in. Now you might see some of the parts fall off on this guy. These little fins or spikes here are actually just kind of pegged in there, like so. So you may want to just super glue these in if you do get this guy, to keep them from falling out. But some of these are designed, I think, to fall out, so you know they'll fall out instead of breaking, or you know, whatever, because you wouldn't want to have any of these break on you. It is a kind of an expensive figure relative to the size of it. I think I got this one for like 20 bucks. Anyways, then you want to just kind of split these legs apart here. Again, be careful with this because it is kind of small, it's a little fragile, but this is going to become his legs. You just kind of pull this out, and then you want to just rotate these out like that, and you should be able to pull these legs apart or away from the waist like so. Again, being kind of gentle there. And you want to just take this, it kind of slides up like this, and I don't think that was part of the original toy or the original G1 Dinobot, but just lift this up, rotate it around, and that's going to kind of lock back into place. And then you want to just split his little dinosaur tail here in the back, like so. And these legs here are going to become his arms, his robot arms, so just fold these up and just rotate them forward like that. Just fold that up. These legs here do pop off. They're just kind of held into place by some little like posts or whatever. So these can kind of fall off on you when you're fiddling around with them here to get them into the robot mode. And then just take this little back section here with the spikes on it, or fins. That's going to reveal his little robot head. And just kind of grab that, flip it up, and just line that up so it sits back on his back. And that's pretty much his robot mode. Now the only thing you got left to do is to pop in his little fists. So like I was saying, he does come with the little weapons here, and I find it's easier to go ahead and peg these into the little fists before you put the fists on. So there is a left and a right, so let's go ahead and put his little sword in here like so. And let's put his little blaster here. Is this his left or right hand? This is his left hand. And let's put that in here like so. And then again, these just pop in here pretty easily like this. Just want to make sure you get them in there kind of secure. And let's do that one. This left arm's kind of stiff on me here. Doesn't want to rotate a whole lot. There it goes. And that's him now in his little robot mode. So let's just kind of stand him up there. And let's kind of go out just a little bit. So there he is there. And let's just pan in here and kind of look at the detail on him. So yeah, there he is. So he looks a lot like, or pretty much damn near like, or identical to the original G1 version of him. It is pretty detailed for the size of the figure. It's got the little clear plastic window like the old school, little blue painted eyes. You know, there he is there holding his weapons. He's got his little gun here, so we can bring that up into the camera here. like that. So there's his little blaster. So yeah, pretty cool little figure. I like these little small, you know, version of the original full-size G1 toys. I think they're pretty cool. So yeah, it's a pretty nice version. Again, it's very G1 in style, you know, kind of boxy and bulky looking, but it, you know, it looks just like the old Dinobots. There you go there. So yeah, pretty cool little robot version of him. And while we got him here in his robot mode, let's just kind of bring back in Optimus and Bumblebee. And let's just kind of compare them in their robot modes. And I'll just go ahead and quickly do Optimus Prime here and kind of get him into his robot mode. If I can get his little arm out, like so. So there's Optimus. So you could see there what they were kind of talking about on that. I think on the side of the packaging they were showing comparing the TV version to the toy version. And on the TV show, the Dinobots were a lot taller than the regular Autobots in the robot modes because they were big dinosaurs. So most of these are scaled up so that most of the original World's Smallest Transformers come up to about the middle of their chest or waist area there. So you can see that they did bother to scale these guys and keep them taller than the original World's Smallest Transformers, which is kind of a nice touch. And I think the scale works very well for these guys too. And let's just bring out Bumblebee now and just kind of show him off there. And you'll notice that with Bumblebee there, these guys here, the Dinobots, or World's Smallest Transformer Dinobots, are roughly the size of a mini-bot or a G1 mini-bot. So they're, you know, again, they're bigger than the original Takara World's Smallest Transformers, but, you know, not by a great deal. As far as recommending these guys, I would say, yeah, get them. I think they're pretty cool. It's definitely kind of a novelty kind of thing, you know, just the whole shrunk down version of them. But I think they're kind of cool. And also if maybe you don't have a lot of shelf space as a collector, or you have a lot of Transformers, these kind of make some sense in that regard, in that, you know, maybe you don't have room for the old full-size Dinobots, and these kind of can be a substitute. And even if you do have the room, they're still nice to have, I think. The price can be a little expensive, you know, time you pay for shipping and everything on these guys, but I think they're pretty much worth it. You know, I wouldn't say go out and buy every single one, maybe just buy the one or two that you really like. But if you got the money to burn, hey, you know, go pick them up. I think they're pretty cool. But anyways, I think that'll do it here for my look at the World's Smallest Dinobots, Desert Warrior Snarl.